Hello, Sagittarius. I am Magical Jones, and this is Wisdom and Guidance. I'm here to give you guys an energy check-in for this time. Okay, this time could be whenever you click on the video. All right, but I am letting you know that I am uploading or going live because I am live. This is November 2025. Okay, so it could be. You could notice that the energies could be kind of relevant or relevant. What's the difference? I don't know. See, I just be saying stuff and jeez. That's why I like to keep stuff simple. But anyway, um, you could notice that you could be experiencing these energies around this time. This is the collective of Sagittarius. Now, there's something about timelines and us being all on different timelines that Spirit has been wanting me guys, migos. Where the hell? Come on now. I just want to get through this reading because I'm tired. I'm ready to eat. And it's already after 12 o'clock. No, it's about 12 o'clock. But anyway, stay focused. You could notice that because you are a part of the collective of Sagittarius that you could be experiencing these energies around now. Some of you guys could come into this read or this video and be like, oh, well, that happened to me like a month ago or a year ago. Or some of you guys could be like, oh, no, this hadn't happened to me yet, only to find out that it's going to happen to you a year or two from now. So it depends on what timeline you're on, okay? Timelines have a lot to do, Sagittarius, with the lessons that we learn and how we learn them, how quick we learn them, if we learn them when we actually come into them, okay? It is actually as simple as that. That's how it works. Me, Magical Jones, I'm telling you guys this, okay? So I get people that watch my videos and they act like they don't see my videos, and then they come up with, these little different methods because my views be low or they had been low, but Spirit is doing a new thing. But anyway, I just had to let that known because remember some years ago, you know what I'm saying? I was the one that was cutting the cards and saying, oh, okay, this is this and this is that. I never seen nobody do that until I did it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care how experienced or how long a person has been doing tarot. I'm saying how long I have seen or how long I have been doing tarot and what I have seen. I never seen it. I never seen it until I did it. And this is me explaining timelines to you guys now. This is how timelines work. It's just like when you in school, okay? Everybody that's 10 years old is going to be in the same grade, okay? So if you're 10 years old and you flunk your class, then you're going to be left behind, okay? That means you're going to have to repeat it, okay? So that means that this is something that you could have went through, but you know what I'm saying? Or this could be something that you hadn't even got to yet because, well, that's if you flunked. If you flunked, then you hadn't got to it yet. If you passed or if you excelled, you know what I'm saying? They could have pushed you up to a higher grade. This is how timelines work. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, Sagittarius, we so damn magical, we so damn powerful to where we can jump timelines. You know what I'm saying? And this is what people be talking about when they say time travelers. Oh, I came from a different timeline. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming from a different time to let you guys know, blah, blah, blah. I mean, if it goes over your head, then it goes over your head, and it's not meant for you to know what's going on. I can't even think of the damn word, y'all. It's not meant for you to understand. How hard of a word is understand? Okay. But do you get what I'm saying when it comes to timelines? You know what I'm saying? Like, if we all started out together and I passed along with everybody else, that means I'm with the collective. But if I failed, that means that, I hadn't experienced what the collective is going through currently. Or if I was pushed above or pushed ahead, that means that I hadn't, like, it's something that I hadn't experienced, and I may or may not. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, I know better. I'm advanced. Okay? So the universe is going to have to come with a whole nother, like, curriculum for me. You get what I'm saying? All right. So Sagittarius, I am Magical Jones. This is wisdom and guidance. I'm here to give you guys the energy read for this time. Like I said, this time could be whenever you come into this read. Does it resonate with you? I don't know. It depends on what timeline you're on. Okay? You get that? All right. So, I don't care. This is social media. Somebody gonna get that. And this is nothing new. You know what I'm saying? I watch online tarot a lot. Okay? I ain't gonna lie. I got my favorite tarot readers, and I got those that I be like, they just be shooting the shit. You know what I'm saying? And never have I ever heard anybody explain it in the way that I just did. Okay? But I am wisdom and I am guidance. Okay? So I do have a little bit of a higher perspective than some people. All right. All right. With that being said, we're going to jump right into the tarot because, y'all, I am ready to go. Okay. I started with Virgo today. I did Libra and now, nope. I started with Virgo. I did Libra. I did Scorpio, and now I'm on you guys. So, yeah, I'm on it. So, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to know if you're not a Sagittarius, it's going to be a couple of days before I upload Capricorn. Okay. Some of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But Sagittarius, this is your energy. Things are moving forward for you. Okay. Some of you guys could be traveling or relocating, or this could be something that's coming up in your energy. All right. This is some things that are moving forward for you. I'm picking up for some of you guys in your birthday season, which would be next month or so. What November? Towards the end of this month. Okay. In Sagittarius season, some of you guys could start experiencing things moving forward for you. Okay. You don't feel so stuck. Some of you guys have been feeling stuck and stagnant, like things hadn't been happening for you the way that you feel like they should. Okay. But sometimes Spirit will have us on rest and to have us on hold for a reason. Okay. So be mindful of that. Show me more of the energy surrounding Sagittarius at this time. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. North Node as well. Cross watchers, you guys are welcome as well. Take the messages and flip them. All right. Make them. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I was about to say make it resonate, but don't make it resonate. Okay. Ooh, what is this? Sagittarius. Are you guys dealing with a Taurus? Are you guys dealing with a Taurus, or are some of you guys married? You're either dealing with a Taurus. Some of you guys are married and going through some type of counseling, perhaps. You could be dealing with a water sign. If not a water sign, then this is something that kind of makes you tap into, or allows you, not makes you, tap into your emotions a little bit more than you had before. Okay, so whoever you guys were dealing with, if this has to do with a a romantic connection, they might have felt like you weren't as, or you are not as emotional or romantic as they would like for you to be. Okay. We have two major arcana here. We have your card, Temperance. This is about balancing out that passion and those emotions. Okay. Some of you guys, touch and physicality, if that's a word, is your love. We just gonna act like it is if it ain't. Is your love language. Okay. This is your love language. So some of you guys are more about physical touch. You like to show how you feel about somebody by being like sexual, or massages or whatever, you know what I'm saying. A lot of you guys are not really tuned in, or you had not been tuned into your emotions the way that somebody feels like, you know what I'm saying. So this is where that balance comes in, okay, because these are major arcanas. Some of you guys are definitely connecting with a Taurus. Okay, if you're not connecting with a Taurus, this is counseling. If this is not counseling, this is just life lessons. Okay, this is you learning how to deal with people. And if this has nothing to do with romance, and this just has something to do with the way that you interact with people, period. You know what I'm saying? Like Sagittarius, like I admire. I'm an Aries Taurus, more Taurus than Aries, but sometimes more Aries than Taurus. It just depends. You know what I'm saying? But some of you guys could just feel like, you know, it's the passion that drives you and allows for you to feel alive. Okay. And then when you dip into this emotion thing, this is how like some of you guys see it, like a thing. This is a foreign object, okay, for you. For some of you guys, okay. But this is a foreign object to you, and you're fiddling with it, and you're like, I mean, I can handle it, which means I can hold it, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to have it all figured out, okay? Especially in the time frame that you want me to have it figured out, okay? Um, Sagittarius, some of you guys are on a path to where you have already experienced these type things in your life. Okay, so some of you guys could be a little older, and age doesn't matter when it comes to life lessons and things like that. The only thing that matters is our perception of life. Okay, the way that we perceive things and the way that we see things um, allows us to handle things and go at things, because like if you see something that you feel like is a little foreign or off to you, you're gonna kind of be hesitant of going at it. You get what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I get what I'm saying, but I really don't. I'm listening to spirit. I'm speaking what spirit is telling me to speak. But I don't get it. But I don't think I need to be trying to worry about me understanding. Long as you get it, okay? Some of you guys are like, I can handle it, but it ain't really my forte. You know what I'm saying? But you're like, for the right person, for somebody that you're in union with, or somebody that you feel like, you could see yourself in some type of partnership with, you know. And when I say partnership, this doesn't have to do with like romance. Partnership could be anything. We know that. Duh. Okay? Like this could be career, this could be family, this could be your children, this could be your siblings, it could be anybody, it could be yourself. You know what I'm saying? And this could be spirit, you know what I'm saying, like mentoring you through like different people, or situations, okay? And just really, I'm hearing taking you up through there to where you're like, okay, let me sit my ass down and get an understanding of what's really going on. Sagittarius, some of you guys feel like you really done been up through there. And you feel like you have mastered a certain part of life, especially whatever this is that's going on here. Okay. I don't think you guys are dealing with another Sagittarius. It could be another fire sign, but I see a fire sign coming at you. You know what I'm saying? But this could be you, okay, coming into yourself. All right. Some of you guys done went through. You felt like a lot. Some of you guys felt like before you started getting to this point to where you felt like you can move on and continue. You kind of felt like it was time for you to give up. Like some of you guys just like was like, I can't do this no more. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't make sense. Like I'm hearing make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing like somebody saying make it make sense. And it wasn't making sense. And it wasn't making sense was because you were in your element. You were in that fire, that passion, that drive, and you didn't give yourself time to learn anything. Okay. For some of you guys, you came face to face with somebody that reminded you of yourself. Okay. Or somebody said, some of you guys this could resonate. Somebody said, you remind me a lot of me when I was younger or whatever, when I went through a certain situation. Okay. This was a counselor or a mentor. Okay. Whether they had that actual title or they just acted in that way for you. All right. This person, they were meant to show you how to be more vulnerable when it comes to dealing with other people, even Sagittarius with yourself, because some of you guys have a tendency to be hard on yourself when it comes to certain things. Okay, some of you guys feel like, because Sagittarius, you guys are like, you have the sign or the energy, the characteristic or whatever of a philosopher. Okay, traveling, learning, and all that. And this is here now. This is here. Traveling and learning. It's here. Okay. But the thing about it is, Spirit is not going to allow you, Sagittarius, to go out unprepared. Okay. Now, you may feel like you know a lot, or you may feel like, um, you could have handled something. But to be honest, there was something else that you were missing. And I feel like it has more to do with your emotions than it has to do with something else. This could have something to do with a mother figure, okay? And the way that you connect with a mother figure. Some of you guys feel, yep. Queen of Pentacles, okay? Someone who provides, someone who's stable, okay? Secure, all right? If this is not a mother figure, then this is someone who bears your child, or the way that you see the person that you think is worthy of bearing your child, I'm hearing. And then we have the world card here. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 major arcana out of 6. We have Sagittarius, Taurus, and fixed energy here. Okay. Now, this is going to be a far stretch, but I'm just reaching out into some Sagittarius energy. Okay. For some of you guys, if you don't have a child, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say it quick. because I don't want to linger on it, because it's not going to resonate with everybody. And I feel like I could be wrong, but um, I'm listening to spirit, okay? And I'm reading the cards, okay? For some of you guys, the reason why, like, if you do not have a child, like if you're a female and you don't have a child, if you're a male and you do not have a child, the reason was it just wasn't time, okay? There were some things that you had to learn in life, mainly about yourself, okay? Mainly about how a mother or a feminine energy is supposed to show up in the life of actually the child, the father, or how the masculine energy is supposed to show up in the life of the child and the mother. If that makes sense, okay? Um, I see the world card here. Okay, this is a completion. This is the ending of a cycle. Okay. I don't know if is anybody resonating with this. Let me see. Some of you guys were moving very fast. Okay, when it came to a certain situation, when it came to life, period. Okay, yeah. You need to listen to your intuition. It's something that you don't talk about. Something that affected you on a subconscious level. Okay? That's where that feminine energy, like that Queen of Cups energy, is coming in at. Okay? Something that affected you on a subconscious level. Okay? Some of you guys, you move quick. Okay? Some guys like to relocate. You just like to travel. Okay? Now, a situation happened to where you were stopped in your tracks to balance yourself. Okay? I'm seeing Sagittarius energy here. I'm seeing your energy here. Okay? This could have a lot to do with your drive and your emotions. A lot of you guys are dealing with your masculine and your feminine. Some of you guys battle with your masculine and your feminine side, to where it's like you ran from one part of yourself because you felt like, you know, you were more drawn to that side of you, but you felt like it wouldn't be accepted. I don't know. Okay. And then we have the Hierophant card. Some of you guys are dealing with a Taurus. But this doesn't have anything to do with a Taurus. Okay? Which it probably doesn't. Alright? This is about tradition. Alright? What is the traditional thing to do? Alright? A lot of you guys were just caught up in tradition. You were caught up in, teachings, doctrine. Okay? Some of you guys were like, some of you guys feel like you were brainwashed. You see how those two children are sitting in front of the priest, the high priest, and they're just like taking in everything that he's saying. And he's like the higher being, and they're just like little servants of him or lower than him, and the only thing that they can do is respect him for what it is that he has to give. Okay? And a lot of times what they have to give is information. Okay? It's not necessarily wisdom, and it's not necessarily knowledge. Okay? It's just information. For some of you guys, you felt like you needed some type of counseling, or you did go towards counseling. Okay? Some of you guys felt like you needed to be counseled or go to therapy, some kind of therapy or something. This is something to do with your, like, a spiritual side of yourself, though. It has more to do with your spiritual side, your energetic side, than it has to do with your physical side. Okay? Because after that, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, this is the Queen now. She ain't the page. She ain't the knight. She's the Queen. So she done been through all that. She done been through all that little petty conversations and petty offers. She done been through, you know, okay, well, somebody coming in saying that this is what they want, and then after you open up to them, then they just up and leave. Okay, that's the night energy. Okay, this is what a lot of people don't understand about night energies. Nights don't stay, honey. Nights are nights. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Okay, but even when it comes to like the Knight of Pentacles, you know what I'm saying? That energy doesn't stay either. It's there for you to assess. It's there for you to reflect. Okay? So when you get certain energies into your life, you get these immature offers or people that come in your life that you feel like are immature. You get people that come in your life, you feel like they're here for, you know, just some fun and, you know, nothing more. This is the Queen, okay? She has experienced all that. And she's a feminine energy. Okay. So she's more nurturing. Okay. Is it resonating a little bit? A little bit. Okay. So after the Queen of Cups, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Now, this is someone who focuses on their stability. Okay. Nurturing and building things. This is that Venusian energy. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with a Taurus. Okay. Some of you guys are dealing with the mother of your child or a potential mother of your child. Okay. For some of you guys, someone could be thinking about proposing or taking things to the next level, which is proposal or marriage, engagement or marriage in the springtime. Okay. This is with someone that you have been with for a while. Okay. Now, some of you guys haven't been with somebody for a while and you might feel like they're the one. Okay. Time doesn't matter. Age doesn't matter. Okay. A lot of these things that people make you feel like it matters because they capitalize off of it, it doesn't matter. Okay. When it comes to your soul, I'll say that. Okay. So after somebody learned the lesson about being more emotional, intelligent, okay, being more nurturing. I'm seeing a lot of nurturing energy here. Okay. Somebody could have been just like a free nilly willy. What female name rhyme with Willie? Silly? No. Anyway, Billy. Some of them, some people. It's like Jean, Billy Jean. Okay. Y'all say, Magical, you reaching. But I see that cycle ending, okay? I see some of you guys actually receiving what it is that you desire from that situation, okay? Let it resonate with you the way that it does. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but it's going to resonate with somebody now. It's going to resonate with somebody. Hello, 1977. I love that year. If you were born in 1977, that means you're either 48 or 49. No, 47 or 49. No, 47 or 48. Jeez. I feel like Charlie Brown, one of those Peanuts. I'm telling y'all, when it comes to that quick math, I be off. But after I think about it, then I be like, oh, okay, no, that's not it. So, all right, what is the higher self of Sagittarius saying? You guys like the video, so I can pick up on you guys' energy, okay? To see what you guys' higher self is saying to you. And then we're going to jump into what's the tea. We're going to pull like 1 or 2 cards from what's the tea, okay? I only want 1, and there it is, from the higher self. What is the higher self of Sagittarius saying? It says, as you connect to spirit, you draw closer to your higher self. You know what I'm saying? As you connect to spirit, that means as you draw closer to spirit, you're also drawing closer to your highest self. You know what I'm saying? So this is for, now everybody is not on the same mentality, okay? Everybody don't believe the same thing. But when you think about your higher self, okay, you think about your God self, your consciousness, okay? That's God, okay? When some people talk about spirit, they're speaking of, you know, the higher, all right? Some of you guys need to tap more or just become more spiritual. Some of you guys are already on that path. You know what I'm saying? You're exploring your spirituality. And maybe that's what that feminine energy was that I was picking up with the tarot. All right. Give me one more for Sagittarius. Okay. So, you know, when it comes to like spirit and, you know, intuition, we tap into that feminine energy. But then when we think about masculine energy, we think more about like God consciousness. We think about like logic, you know what I'm saying? Like mathematics, you know what I'm saying? And as you see, I'm a little bit more feminine than I am masculine, which is another reason why I wear a lot of black, because I am what I am, okay? I connect with the moon as well. So it says, your heart always knows the way. Trust it. But some of you guys, you were avoiding the truth when it came to a certain connection or a certain path in your life. All right? Mainly because you felt like certain people would judge you or see you a certain way. You don't know whether you were ready for that. Okay? Some of you guys are coming more into balance with yourself to where you realize that it's not about how other people feel about your path in life, okay? Because when these people move on, and some of you guys have already experienced that. If you hadn't experienced this, you're going to experience it, okay? When people get to a point to where they're ready to do them, you don't matter, okay? So you be very mindful of how much energy you give other people in your life, okay? Because you will end up heartbroken and disappointed if you live your life to please other people. Because when these other people get ready to move on, and they actually do, they're going to show you exactly how you should have moved in the beginning. And that's a life lesson, honey. It says, you have had the power all along. Now, you just need to believe it. Sagittarius. All right? And I think I just said that. Some guys knew exactly where you wanted to go. You just didn't want to disappoint other people. But, and I'm not being like selfish, or I'm not trying to be funny or nothing like that. I'm not trying to be like one of those type people. But who cares about how other people think and feel about you? Because they got their own life to live. You know what I'm saying? And if they ever came across an opportunity that didn't include you, and they took that opportunity, you are going to be disappointed. But if you're one to where you listen to other people, and you're like, oh no, they're like, oh no, no, don't take that opportunity. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do without you, or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And you live your life based around other people, you're not going to be happy. A lot of you guys are going or coming into the realization that you have to put yourself first, okay? Or that you're seeing that you should have put yourself first. So that was the life lesson for some of you Sagittarius. And I never picked up that energy for Sagittarius. You know what I'm saying? Because Sagittarius are more people that's like free willed and they do what it is that they want to do. But Sagittarius are people too. Okay? So I'm pretty sure that they have people out here that they love and they admire and they don't want to disappoint. You know? It doesn't matter what zodiac sign you are. It doesn't matter. Okay? You do what's best for you. Okay? Because at the end of the day, the next person, they're going to do what's best for them. Okay? And if they have to disappoint you to do what's best for them, you know what I'm saying? They're going to say the same thing that you should have said. What you want me to do? This is my life. I mean, I got to do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? But here you are not wanting to step on nobody's toes. Boy, you better cut that out. Boy, girl, whatever. Man, woman. Don't get offended by my, is it pronouns? Pronouns? All right. Give me the tea on Sagittarius. Oh, shit. I don't like this. This shit. It says ego. Hurt ego. Ego getting in the way of relationships. Okay. Sounds about right. This one says same shit, different day. I don't know what that's a block of, but hopefully it's not. Give me the energy surrounding Sagittarius, Spirit, please. And thank you for the 2 cards that came out. Give me 2 more energies for, or more energies for. It says in their head, okay? Someone is overthinking the situation. They're stressed and they're overanalyzing. And Sagittarius, I feel like this is your energy, honey. Okay? I feel like this is you. All right? You're in your head on whether you are going to take advantage of this opportunity that's coming towards you. Okay? Some of you guys want to get married to someone that your friends and your family don't like. Okay? But you got to do what makes you happy. It says screenshots, getting evidence, proof, facts. People out here, oh, let me show you. Oh, let me show you what, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? If this is not people in your energy, this is what this person is doing, or this person's friend, your person's friends is doing to them. And it says karmic friends. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. All right. And then this one says running. That one came out for, did it come out for Libra? I don't know whether it came out for Libra or Virgo. Okay. Somebody is tired of running. Okay. Someone is tired of running, and if they're not, they're going to get to the point to where they're tired of running and they feel like the best thing to do is just face the situation. You know how some of you guys probably don't know, you know, I'm not going to say that I do know. I just know the scenario or the situation, okay? But, you know, I have been kind of like bullied by some little hoochies back in the day when I was in a little girl, like in elementary. I had some little hoochie ass bitches that wanted to bully me, you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't They didn't like me because of who my family was or whatnot, or because of how people liked me or whatever. Or they just wanted to bully people, you know. It could have been family. Shit, I don't know. I don't remember. I'm just saying. But you know how you just always like try to avoid certain situations. Like, okay, I'm gonna steer clear of certain people or certain situations because I don't want the drama. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the drama. Some of you guys, Sagittarius, are getting to the point to where you're facing this head on. Okay, you're to the point to where you're like, I'm tired of running from a certain situation. Okay, like let's see what this is really about. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it don't even be about shit. It really don't. All right. I hope you guys got a message out of this. It was kind of, you know, weird. The message was kind of weird to where I didn't connect, but I don't have a lot of Sagittarius in my chart to where I could connect with it. But my sun sign in my birth chart is in my, um, between my 8th and my ninth house. So it could be, but it's mostly in my 8th house. Okay, so yeah. I hope you guys got a message out of it. Like the video. All right. Subscribe to my channel. If you did get a message, comment, let me know. Interact. Talk amongst yourselves. All right. I love you guys. I'm out of here. I'm done for the night. I'm done.